Hey, I'm Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called The Old Man and the Gun. Well, this stars Robert Redford as Forrest Tucker. Redford says this is his last film that he's going to make. His last one. Well, if this is his last film, well, what is this film about? Well, let me tell you. First of all, The Old Man and the Gun is based on a real person that was profiled by David Grann in 2003 in a New Yorker article. So now the director, David Lowery, said, well, hey, he sounds interesting. I'm going to make a film out of this. So now they have the film. And it's a story about an old bank robber. And he's a gentleman. In fact, when he robs you, he gives you all kind of good advice and smiles at you and things like that. And you happily to give over the money. But here's a little history of this guy. Well, he's been incarcerated 18 times. He started out being incarcerated or getting caught by the police at the age of 15. And he escaped from many of the prisons that they tried to hold him. In fact, there's some scenes or a montage of him escaping, and they show some old Robert Redford films where he's in it. And I said, how did they do that? Now I understood how they did that. But, sometimes some of the bank robberies that he did it with two of his buddies, one starring Danny Glover and Tom Waits, and they call them the Over the Hill Gang. Because, they're old and things like that. But they got away with it. Also in this film, too, is Sissy Spacek. They really have a good chemistry, her and Forrest. Her name is Jewel in the film. She's a widower. And she has a big farm with horses and things like that. And how do they meet? Well, I'll tell you a little bit about that. I mean, you should see that in the film. But he was robbing a bank, getting away from the police. He saw her on the side of the road. He pulled over, helped her out, so they became friends. And, they meet and eat and things like that. In fact, he really grew fond of her. But I was a little bit confused. Were they just friends and companions, or were they lovers and companions? But I guess at that old age, I think you become more companions at that time. Now, a policeman that was trying to capture Forrest is John Hunt, played by Casey Affleck. Well, Casey Affleck, he's a detective, of robbery in his town, and he's married. He's married to a black woman, and this is in the 80s, married to a black woman. And he has two kids, two young ladies, two girls by him. And, he tries to figure out how to capture this guy, because he's really been doing this for a very, very long time. Now, the acting in this is very good. I really enjoy the acting of Sissy Spacek. I mean, she really looks good in this film, even though she's older now. But you can still see her acting in this. But it's Robert Redford's film, and you really enjoy him in this film because you see the history of him in this film. And what I mean by history, you see, the man can act, the man has charm, and the man is very natural in front of the camera. I felt that the director, David Lowery, did a great job with that. This film is very interesting because you look at this film, you look at this guy, you really kind of like the guy, but overall you realize this guy is a very compulsive robber, and, you just look at it to see what's going to happen. But you enjoyed watching this film. So that's why I'm giving this 3 palm trees out of 4. 3 out of 4. I really enjoyed this film. I think you should go see it. The Old Man and the Gun. Hey, thanks for watching my review of The Old Man and the Gun. Go see it. And I really appreciate it that you watched my review.
You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee. Movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com. YETicket.com. Your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket. That's right. YETV.com. We are your entertainment.